Namaskaram to all Atmas. Today, under Atma Siddhi Yoga, we are going to see the step number 3. This is chakras cleansing. See, as I told you, we have got 5 kosas. This is Annamaya kosa first. So, this cells beneath that, it has been fed from the Pranamaya kosa. It feeds the energy to these cells, and these cells activates the organs and it functions. For this functioning, the energy from this pranamaya kosa is the basic source. But this energy in the pranamaya kosa is tuned and controlled by the intellect, thoughts, ego, senses in the manonmaya kosa. So, this manonmaya kosa, what this mind and the thoughts that decides the type of energy levels in the pranamaya kosa or chakras. Suppose we have got negative thoughts, negative feelings, dejections, depressions. So what happens? Automatically these negative thoughts, negative feelings has got an impact on the energy levels in the pranamaya kosa. When the energy levels in the pranamaya kosa, if there is a tension, the energy levels in the pranamaya kosa disturbs. If you get anger, the energy level disturbs. So, all these factors pertaining to ego, mind, thoughts, all this, what causes is the tensions, pressures, anger, jealousy, hatredness, all has got an impact on the energy levels. The negative thoughts, negative actions will create the negativity in the cells. That when there is negativity in the cells, it disturbs the cells which get negativity, but automatically that leads to degeneration of cells, disintegration of the chemicals, which is the cause for disease. So these three things are synchronized together. But if you want to keep this intellect, thoughts and other control, we have to see that our Atma and the Vijnanamaya kosa is in a stable condition. So we have to take our intellect from Vijnanamaya kosa, where our Atma consciousness will keep the thoughts under control. It allows it to subside, and as and when it slowly descends, when our intellect slowly descends from the Atma conscious to Anandamaya kosa, the entire thoughts will get receded and the thoughtlessness stage comes when the energy will remain stable in the pranamaya kosa, and that gives to the cells the needed energy for them to remain without any defects. That is called the immunity power of the cells will be strong, and it will be free from any disease. So all these 5 kosas should be properly synchronized, so that your mind, your intellect, your energy levels, your body all remain in a stable, calm condition without any tension, and your body will be free from any disease, and you can carry on all the duties perfectly. So now, in this pranamaya kosa, what it contains is, so this physical body is there, this is annamaya kosa. This pranamaya kosa consists of the energy which flows through the nadis. So, if you see a physical body, how we can identify the energy bodies? The energy cannot be seen, energy can be felt. Suppose you close your eyes and sit. If somebody passes by, their energy body coincides with your energy body, that gives a feeling that somebody is passing. So that's why you say the energy body is said to be the aura of the person makes us to realize the feelings. So if you see that nadis flow through this from head to toes. So these nadis are said to be around 72,000 nadis from head to toes, encircled outer and inside till from the center of axis. There is a Brahmarandra, which is center of axis. Surrounding it, these nadis from outer skin to inner muscles, inner tissues, inner spine, it is linked. So these nadis, energy flowing through nadis, junctions at seven important places. They're called, the junctioning point is called chakras. So here we have got Sahasrara chakra. So this is the junctioning of nadis in the head. So the energies in this Sahasrara chakra will feed the physical body, head, skull, brain cells, all these things. And the second junction is the nadis of junction is Agya chakra. This the energy in this nadis will feed your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. And next comes the Visuddhi chakra. This is the throat chakra. Energies in this junctioning point is called Visuddhi chakra. So here, this energy feeds the physical body, point of throat, respiratory organ. The Anahata chakra is the junction of nadis at the center of the heart. It is called heart chakra also. So this energy feeds the physical body, heart, chest, liver, lungs and all. The Manipura chakra is the chakra. There is a junction of nadis at your digestive system, stomach. So it takes care of stomachs and all the digestive system, pancreas, pituitary glands, all these things. The Swadhisthana chakra is also called kidney chakra. So the nadis junctioning at this point will take care of the physical bodies, cells in the physical bodies pertaining to kidney, uterus, reproductive organ and excreta point, all these things. And finally the Muladhara chakra. Here it is the base point. So nadi junctioning at this point will take care of the entire skeletal part and our joints, bones and everything. So this so the entire body is governed by these 7 chakras. Of course there are minor chakras at each junctions. So the major chakras are these 7 major chakras. So as I told you here, so when the energy, because of the negative thoughts and because of ego and because of intellectual disturbance, as the energy levels is already disturbed here in our physical body, in our chakras. So what happens? Already, suppose for a younger person, he will not be having any disease, but because of his anger, because of fear, the fear of examination, fear of facing the interview, all these things takes place inside him, and this creates negativity. This accumulates slowly and slowly negativity in the energy body. So this negativity slowly leads to degeneration of cells. The tensions, pressures slowly leads to degeneration of cells. As I told you, up to 20, the generational cells are more, but after 20 to 40 it's equal. But when this tension builds up between 20 to 40, though it is equal, when degeneration starts faster, by 30 itself you get diabetes, all these problems as I told. So these intellect thoughts and all, which has already disturbed the energy levels in the nadis, so these energy level disturbance has to be first cleansed completely. With which we are going to cleanse is, we are going to use our own Atma. In this Atma Siddhi Yoga, what we are going to do? Our Atma is the Karta of the body. So Atma has to attain Siddhi. Siddhi means what? Salvation, Mukti, Moksha, what I call. So Atma can attain salvation only when it releases all its karmas. For releasing all its karmas, what it needs? It needs the support of the intellect, buddhi. It has to overcome the ego. So it has to use this physical body, which should be kept healthy. All these things are needed. So it is the duty of the Karta Atma to ensure that the body is healthy without any disease. The mind is, the energy levels is perfect. There is no negativity in the energy levels in the Pranamaya Kosa. And in the Manomaya Kosa, the state is egoless, and the egolessness stage, thoughtlessness state, and the senses are always in the divine state. Thoughts are all positive and divine. It's a duty of the Atma to ensure that in the Manomaya Kosa, the state is egoless, thoughtless, and divinity in entire. So then it has to, that happens only when the buddhi is made to remain in the samadhi state, chitta prajna state. So it is the duty of the Atma to see that it attains siddhi by keeping all these synchronized in a positive way. So in that respect, the Atman is now going to use Atma now we are visualized, as I told you, in the form of a Jyoti. So this Jyoti represents the Atma. So we are visualizing our Atma as a form of a Jyoti. And this Jyoti, by closing your eyes, what you have to do, you have to visualize Jyoti inside each chakra, and there is a Bijakshara for each chakra. So we are going to use that Bijakshara for each chakra to cleanse each chakra. The anadis and chakras, the energies, the negativity in these energies has to be cleansed using the Atma Jyoti. This the fire of the Atma Jyoti burns all the negativity in each of these chakras from head to toes. So now we are going to start with the Mooladhara chakra. The Bijakshara for Mooladhara chakra is Lam. The Bijakshara for Swadhisthana chakra is Vam. The Bijakshara for Manipura chakra is Ram. The Bijakshara for Anahata chakra is Yam. For Visuddhi it is Ham. For Agnya it is Om. For Sahasrara it is Am. So what you are going to do is, in each chakra, we are going to close our eyes, take a deep breath, sit in a relaxed mode. By closing your eyes, visualize your Atma Jyoti here in the base of the Mooladhara chakra. So in the base of the Mooladhara chakra, inside, at the center of, this is called the Brahmarandhra, center point, center of axis. At the center of axis, you visualize in the center of the Mooladhara chakra, this Atma Jyoti, and see, when you chant Lam, Lam, in a circular way, this energy from the Atma Jyoti expands in all directions of this chakra and cleanses all the negativity in this chakra. So here you have to do this positive self-imaging. This is the psychological technique. Using, there is Atma Jyoti is in the Mooladhara chakra. The positive self-imaging, what you are going to do is, the heat energy from the Atma Jyoti is now vibrating inside the Mooladhara chakra, and on chanting of the mantra Lam, it expands, it moves in all directions of the Mooladhara chakra and burns all the negativity in the chakra and cleanses this chakra free from all negativity. That is the visualization you have to do. And after completing this visualization, do the self-hypnosis. What positive self-hypnosis? Now this Mooladhara chakra is free from all negativity, and this chakra is pure and perfect. This is the visualization and the self-hypnosis you have to do. Now we will start. Lam, 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 Lam. So now it has expanded, and the entire chakra is now completely, all negativity is burned, and it is now free from all negativity. Now the Jyoti moves to the Swadhisthana chakra, the kidney part. Now the Bijakshara is Vam. So you chant Vam, 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 Vam. By each chanting, you see that circularly, within the sphere, the energy, the vibrations, the Bijakshara vibrations takes the heat energy in all directions and burns the negativity in this Visuddhi Swadhisthana chakra, so that the kidney chakra is free from all the negativity. Now move to Atma Jyoti, move to Manipura chakra. Now it is in the center of the sphere of this Manipura chakra. Now the Bijakshara for Manipura chakra is Ram. So when you chant Ram, the vibrations from the center of axis expands in all directions of the sphere, taking the heat energy of the Atma Jyoti and burning all the negativity in this chakra. Now start Ram, 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 Ram. Now the entire negativity in this chakra has been burned, and it is now free from all negativity in the Manipura chakra. Now comes the Anahata chakra, this heart chakra. So Bijakshara for heart chakra is Yam. So when you chant the mantra Yam, visualize the energy, heat energy from the Atma Jyoti is moving on all directions, sphere, inside the sphere, burning all negativity. So Yam, 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 Yam. So now all the negativity in this chakra has been burned. Now the heart chakra is freed from all negativity. It is filled with the positive energy. Now move to Visuddhi chakra. So our Jyoti now moves to the Visuddhi chakra in the center of the throat chakra. Here the Bijakshara is hum. So you chant mantra hum, 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 hum. As you chant, the entire chakra is getting cleansed, all the negativity is burnt. Now move to Agya chakra. The Bijakshara is Om, that is center of your forehead. Now chant mantra Om, 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 Om. Now the entire chakra's negativity has been burned and it is now free from all negativity. Only positive energy is filled here. Now go to Sahasrara chakra, the head chakra, crown chakra. Now the chant mantra Om, 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 Om. The entire negativity in this Sahasrara chakra is burnt with the Atma Jyoti's heat energy. And now the chakra is free from all negative vibrations. Now what you do is you take a deep breath. Now allow this chakra, the Jyoti, Atma Jyoti, to fall from the head to toes in this following manner. Om, Om, Hum, Yam, Ram, Vam, Lam. Yes. So as and when it falls, it takes away all the negativity in this all the chakras, and this pranamaya kosa, this energy body, all the negativities is grounded. So now after having grounded, now you take a deep breath. So by taking deep breath, you are taking the cosmic energy to the head. From here you just visualize inside that this cosmic energy cleanses all the negativity burnt from head to toes, and it gets slowly grounded outside. Now take another again deep breath. Visualize all the negativities, burnt negativities has been wiped off and taken grounded. It is just like a hose pipe when you pour water, no? All the negativity, all the dust, all the whatever dust left over, that is after burnt, no, the ashes will be there. All the ashes just get wiped off, cleansed, and it falls down. So 3 times when you do, now have a visualization that the entire energy body, the pranamaya kosa, all the chakras, all the nadis are now free from all negativity, and your energy inside this pranamaya kosa is perfectly pure, crystal clear. So this is the vision that we have to do through this chakras cleansing. Now having done this chakras cleansing, the next is Manonmaya kosa, the mind cleansing technique we will see next. Thank you.